Sziasztok, én Martin vagyok, és elérkeztünk egy újabb játékhoz, ami nem más, mint a The Town of Light. Ez egy sétáló szimulátor ugyanúgy, viszont van benne egy kicsi horror elem, és ami a plusz, hogy egy valós helyszínen játszódik, viszont maga a karakter, akivel vagyunk, az egy fiktív karakter. Mm, úgyhogy röviden ennyi. Vágjunk bele. Új játék. Igen, itt fényváros valóságot tényekről és helyszínekről, valamint mentális betegségekről és páciensek életéről szóló hosszú dokumentációjára épül, amely egy elmegyógyintézetben játszódik a 20. század elejétől egészen annak bezárásáig. Olyan történetek tartalmaz, amelyek felkavaróak lehetnek, kizárólag felnőttek számára ajánlják. Megjelenő szereplők is kitalált személyek, valóságos személyekkel való mindennemű hasonlóságú pusztán a véletlen művel. Korábbi olasz pszichiátriai intézmény művészi értelmezését használja fel. Ugye akinek radikálisan javultak ezek az egészségügyi szolgáltatások, illetve hogy aki úgy gondolja, hogy pszichológiai jellegű problémája van, az forduljon nyilván szakemberhez. Igen, és amit mondtam, volt erre az a hely, ahol játszódik. Ugye ez egy toszkán város.
Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. Maybe I am dead. I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
Igen, és ahogy mondtam, történetet valós események tették. Ide majd ide visszajövünk. Szerintem a játék folyamán már rég játszottam vele. Igen, bemegyünk, így. Nagyjából 2 részben egyébként szeretném megoldani. Remélem, hogy sikerül is. A szövegeket majd, amiket kiír és nem olvassa fel maga a karakter, azt én megteszem. Tehát én majd felolvasom nektek. Bár tudom, hogy ezt ti is meg tudnátok csinálni, de mondom, hogy könnyítünk rajta. Illetve, ami még fontos, ezzel a végigjátszással kapcsolatban, hogy azon felül, hogy hangos egy picit ezen, az nem baj, hogy mivel nincs saját képernyő méretemben, tehát 1920x1080-ban játszom a játékot, és így is igyekszem ugye fölvenni, nem lesz se intro, se outro, mint ezt már az elején észrevettétek. Sajnos ezt így tudtam megoldani. Azonosító pszichiátriai kórház, adminisztratív akta, Amara, 1937. június 15. Elbocsátva, átszállítva, elhunyt 42. november 8-án. Kórház adminisztráció leltár, elmegyógyintézet megjelésre felvett páciens tulajdonáról, ruházatcikkek, lábbelik, készpénz, értékpapírok és más értéktárgyak, pulóverek, ingek, egy, fehér nem egy, zokni, egy pár, egy cipő, egy pár pelenkák, szoknyák, bla bla bla, az asszisztens, az igazgató, volt erre aznapi dátum. Oké. Most megkeressük a babát.
The only thing I remember clearly is
Igen.
Charlotte,
Ott
my
a
doll.
kerekesszék, azt mindjárt fel is visszük egyébként, abban a pillanatban. Tehát lehívjuk a... Ja, igen. Először visszakapcsoljuk a főkapcsolót, mert hülyék vagyunk, és elfelejtettük. Így. Most már működni fog a lift is. Amíg hívjuk a liftet, addig elmegyünk a kerekesszékért, mert az meg kelleni fog, az biztos.
This looks like a cozy place.
Igen. No, persze, úgy találtak ki a játék, hogy majd gyere vissza a babával együtt. Igen, zseblámpa. Igazából ez szerintem így annyira nagyon nem kell, mert legalábbis itt még biztos, hogy nem kell, mert látni, hogy mi merre van, ugye? Tudom.
Mummy took good care of Charlotte. She tucked her in, hugged her, gave her cuddles and kisses. She was very affectionate and loving. Nothing bad happened to Charlotte, and that surprised me. I didn't understand. At first, I was quite scared. I was afraid that she wanted to hurt me. I lived in constant fear that Mom would abandon her. Because I didn't deserve to live. I didn't deserve to be loved. It's cold and it's dark. Look, she's cold. She'll get ill. We can take care of her. Nobody can stop us. Charlotte is a good girl.
Jó, igen, Charlotte tényleg egy jó kislány. Bár egyébként elég creepy ez a baba. Szerintem legalábbis.
Charlotte will be comfy here. But it's cold. No, it's cold. Don't shiver, Charlotte. The cold will go away. It'll go away.
Mi az Istennek a nyilába akad meg? Van mindegy le. Tajglizom a... Ja, erre kell amúgy is. De amikor ez vicces, hogy amúgy átfér az ajtón meg minden, de azért megakad, mert miért ne, ugye?
The cold has gone away now, you see? The light, the warmth. We can do it. The cold will go away. It has to. Now we can enter the ward where everything started.
Azt hiszem a földszintem. Azt lusta vagyok a lépcsőt használjam ki. Ja. Igen. Ez kell. Ez így elég érdekesen van egyébként szerintem megoldva.
One day I turned off the light, but it didn't go dark. It was a limitless immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 years old, and I was afraid, always afraid, a fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I couldn't speak. I was terrified of everything, even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away, where I would get better. I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and stripped off all my clothes, everything. I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. I was alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist.
Nézd meg ide, néni, légy szíves.
She was my only hope in this hell. I was descending down, down among the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive. The door is locked from the outside. Here the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
Csak meg kellett mozdulnom, és akkor már valaki nyitja. Várjál?
You can't get out of here. Only the
Igen.
dead can leave this place.
Megint egy creepy baba. Mindegyik ötök így az útba megáll nekem. Csókolom bácsi. Adja vissza a babámat, magasságfej.
He laughed, panted, and slobbered all over me. It hurt me when he touched me. I thought I'd suddenly split open with a loud crack, and I would be shattered into pieces. I felt fragile, sick, dirty, degraded. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while Renee obeyed. He was the master in the realm of light. I was being consumed by the evil act I had committed. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. Those tests the doctors did to me. They said there was something growing inside, and they wanted to drag it out of me.
Na. Negyedik fejezetnél járunk. Ezt csak úgy a poén kedvéért kinyitjuk, mert erre nem lehet amúgy menni. Nem erre. Azt hiszem most a...
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations, and that gave her the strength to survive. They went to the gynecology ward on the upper floor.
Ja, igen. Az fenn van. Egyéb följön. Azt hiszem. Igen.
August 21st, 1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I'm referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl got out of control and caused trouble in the grounds. She's almost 3 months pregnant. The nurses should be more alert.
I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll handle things very carefully, don't worry. We don't want to make matters worse.
Then they said that Renee was crazy, and that the illness was all in her head.
Careful, little girl, careful.
I was scared, and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down.
You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid,
he said. Everything's going to be fine.
Do you want to know what I am writing? I note down what I observe in you, everything I see.
He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her, but he rarely examined her in those small surgeries. The doctor who wrote things down was in Surgery C.
Csak az most itt van lent, vagy az ott van fönn? Várj, ezt most meg kell néznem. Igen. Az valószínű mégiscsak fönt lesz egyébként. Csak én voltam olyan, hogy lejöttem ide. A nőgyógyász? Aha, itt van, jó, megvan.
March 12th, 1938. Renee T., 16 years old. Menstruation at age 12. Housewife. Father unknown. Mother a seamstress. Admitted in observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for a psychiatric evaluation, which I have carried out. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she had tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We can't read this document. It is forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble. Have you ever wondered who you are? Yes, of course you've wondered.
Ez biztos, hogy nem. Hát vagy ez, vagy ez. Mert ugye 16, mondjuk azt, hogy 16, akkor gyerek igazából nem lehet. Önmagunk. Nem tudom.
Since I got lost in the light, I don't even know who I am anymore. Let's read it and try to understand. She is frightened, hears noises and ghosts, presents serious signs of anxiety, psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, her expression is distressed, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand things properly. She has been feeling unwell for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, My mother wants to hurt me. I am always scared of her. She chases me.
Why are you here?
I argued with my mother and was so upset that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children whispered, called my name. March 16th. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. April 4th. Transferred to the calm ward, still under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done, like witches at the stake.
Mindegy.
I didn't know what reality was. I never did. I've known many different realities, maybe too many. When you move, everything changes its appearance and meaning.
Te beteg volt, előbb pedig megpróbáltam hinni. Ja, nem tudom, hogy mi volt a valóság, sohasem tudtam, és különböző valóság is talán túl sokat is. Ha megmozdulsz, minden megváltozik, jelenés és jelentés. A valós megérted, hogy mi volt a te valós, a beteg volt, ők pedig megpróbáltak meg. Talán. Nem.
Things aren't always that simple. They keep changing. It's like looking in a mirror, and when you move, the reflection changes. Amara, she was good. Let's look for her. What else can we do?
Jó.
The grounds at the back of the hospital, and then down to the kitchens.
Igen, akkor először lemegyünk. Na. Egyet. Jobbra kell menni, az biztos.
This is the road we used to take. If it weren't for her, in the grounds on that bench in spring, so many days. It was an escape, watching nature around us as she talked and smiled. And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole food and ran back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed. She did things to me. Sometimes she touched me. In the shower, I felt her body against mine for the first time. It was a shiver that warmed my soul. Eyes closed, the light slipped away. She wasn't in the system. He wouldn't let her in. That's it. She must be the key to my memories, to the reasons why. Nature helped me to forget, to escape from the system.
Ez nem a mi padunk volt. Valamiképpen ismertem, hogy ez nem. Egy padot kell keresni, akkor.
The scent of spring. The land of light was far away, and we spent the days chatting on the stone benches.
Igen. Ez örülök le mindegyik padhoz egyébként, hát ha valami bejön, egy kis látomás vagy valami. De be kéne menni egyébként szerintem. Ja. Nézzünk körül. Hát ha találunk valamit. Csizmát, mi mindent is találtunk. Jó. Ez lesz a konyha.
Come on, let's look everywhere. She must be here, I'm certain. Keep looking. We mustn't give up.
Mindent is meg kell nézni itt. Ugye hát ki nem tudunk most menni. Úgyhogy itt kell bőven körülnézni.
Where could she be? We've got to talk to her. Everything will be all right. But being here now, I don't like it. Come on, let's look for her, quickly.
Olyan gyorsan megkeresem, hogy betolsz. Érted?
We can't stay in here too long. They'll find us. When they found us... Come on, hurry. We've got to find her quickly.
Jó, hát...
We've got to get out of here. They'll find us. But not now. Not yet. Amara's not here. Maybe she's in the showers. We can find her there. The water was often cold. When it was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renee, under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers her body gave me. Everything must return to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us.
Mindjárt megyünk arra. Oké. Nézzük meg itt mi van. Lópüty. Oké, hát akkor lemegyünk.
We have to turn the water on in the showers and switch the boiler on. All the plumbing systems were in the kitchen area.
Ez egy nagy segítség volt most. Konyha. Az anyát picsája volt ez. Oké, de mikor azt mondtam, hogy nagy segítség volt, hazudtam. Mégsem voltam kurva nagy segítség amúgy. Mert pingom nincs, hogy hol van. Azt mondja, hogy a konyha környékén.
Now we have water. We must switch the boiler on. Now we have water. We must switch the boiler on.
Na végre.
Now everything is ready. We can go to the bathrooms. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
Hol tartunk? Jó, még mehetünk. Közben megnéztem, hogy hány percnél járunk videóügyileg.
Now everything is ready. We can go to the bathrooms.
Fürdőkhöz.
We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
Itt vagyunk most. Akkor majdnem, hogy végig kell.
Not in this ward, not in observation, remember? Let's go to the calm ward.
Nyugodt osztály. Az a másik irány lenne? Ugye megnézem. Szólt a játék, hogy hülye vagy, ne erre gyere.
Everything's ready. Let's get undressed and leave our clothes on the hooks in the changing rooms.
Éljen a pucérkodás.
Let's turn the water on now, and everything will be as before.
Oké, én nagyon szívesen megnyitnám a vizet. Csak hol? Melyiknél? Vagy itt van valami csak? Ilyen fő csak? Aha. Nekem jön, bazd meg.
Amara was the only thing Renee had.
They separated them. Renee went to the slightly agitated ward, the one that terrified everybody. Those injections were a torture, the just punishment for what I was doing. And what about her? Who knows where Amara was? They had taken me upstairs into the ward where no one wanted to go.
Mi deviáns magatartás Isten. Homoerotizmus, homoszexualitás. És anyakötők. Ja igen, ezt abban az időben is. És abban az időben még durvábban kezelték a homoszexualitást, mint mondjuk most. Ugye ebben a korban.
Let's look for Renee's room in the slightly agitated ward.
Várjál. Akkor a zárt osztály az egyek följebb lesz. Azt hiszem. Ja, itt lesz a zárt osztály.
When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They turned off the lights, and it was pitch black. Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and became more calm.
Az lesz az a szoba amúgy Renéjé. René vagy mi a faszom.
Let's close the window shutters, the door, and switch off all the lights. We want darkness.
Yeah?
They put a straight jacket on you. gave you a cold shower. They suffocated you with a sheet. They tied you to the bed. They tied me to the bed. A woman died next to me, choked by her own vomit.
Új.
She was tied down because she wouldn't stop pleasuring herself. I can still hear her death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in there, all of them. It was then I saw the doll, which wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte.
És te ki vagy, bácsi? Csókolom maga kicsoda.
The past was like the present. That doll, that man, the shame. Renee was increasingly divorced from reality. How will I ever find out what really happened? How will I ever find Amara again if I can't even find myself?
9. fejezetnél járunk. És...
Montefoscoli, November 12th, 1939. My dear daughter, it is with great sadness that I heard what happened. Your transfer and your sufferings are a cause of great worry for me. It will take time, but you'll see, things will improve. They'll treat you and you'll get better again. I pray a lot, every day. Write to me often and tell me if you need anything. I promise I'll do what I can. Try to be strong. Mom. This is the last letter she wrote to me. Once I was put into this ward, I was overwhelmed by loneliness. After that medical examination, I received no more letters from Mom. Why is that man here? Why doesn't she come to see me? Did I make a mistake? It didn't seem like she wanted to abandon me. What did I do wrong? I'd like to be able to reply to her again now, to change things.
Hú, ez egy nehéz dolog. Ez szerintem nem. De. Most viselkedni fogok, tényleg most, mint a dolgok jól fognak menni. Fogok dolgozni, és nagyon jó leszek. Nem tudom, hogy mi történik velem. Igaz sem tudom, hol vagyok, vagy csak azt kívánom, bárcsak meghalni. Nem, ez.
Perhaps she would have listened to me. Will she reply?
Szerintem ezt el kell vinni lentre ott az elején.
The letters were sent to the archive. It
Igen,
was their job to post them.
de az lent volt. Várjál, egy pillanatra, igen, eltévesztettem az irányt. Csukd már be. Haló? Akkor nem. És itt egy lépcsős sornál. Á. Percen, és akkor mi és levélt áll.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything. Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing, in case you were released one day, but far too many never left. There must be a file with my name in the filing cabinet somewhere. There must be a file with my name in the filing cabinet somewhere. Dear Mother, please, I beg you, get me out of this place. I'm so frightened here. You were right. I know I was wrong. I understand. I'm so ashamed. If only you knew how much. But now I'll behave myself, I promise. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Your daughter, Renee. This letter. It was Renee's letter, just as she wrote it back then. But it was never sent. Why? Why did this happen? I received your letter, Mom. You tell me to be patient and strong, while I only feel fear and pain. And you don't write to me anymore. If only these words could be my soul, I'd tell you what was happening to me. The kids want to kill me. They all look the other way and tell me what to do. I don't understand. She helps me, but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renee. Montefoscoli, July 7th, 1940. My dear daughter, I have received no news from you. You have not contacted me in months. I'm sorry, but I don't have the money to come and visit you. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio? He'll soon be in Volterra for business. I've asked him if he would be kind enough to ask the director for some news about you. I hope he'll bring me some good news when he returns. But please write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to forgive me. I didn't think. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much. It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope that it will comfort you nonetheless. Keep your chin up, darling. Everything will be fine, you'll see. Mom.
Nem kézbesítették egyik levelet se.
Montefiore, October 12th, 1940. My dear daughter, I've written 2 letters to you and have received no reply. Every day, I'm anxiously waiting for a letter. Mr. Onofrio's back. He brought you the doll. Do you like it? He told me he was unable to speak to the director, but managed to see you. I pray for you every day. Even Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. Isn't that nice? I've made up my mind, Renee. I'm bringing you home. I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. I'm not very well at the moment and can't work, but I'll get better soon, you'll see. And as soon as I can make the journey, I'll come and fetch you. I know you're suffering a lot, but please be strong, I beg you.
Oké.
Mom will come to fetch Renee, won't she? Mom is good, but she's not well. That's why that man came. The doll. Renee could have played with it while she was waiting for her to arrive, but Renee didn't have it with her. Is it one of Mom's lies? She knew that she'd hurt Renee and... No, Mommy's good. That man brought it. We've just remembered who he is, haven't we? It was Renee who was wrong. The doll's here. I know that for sure. Perhaps she's been abducted like all the others and is locked up here somewhere. Let's look for the second doll. It'll be among the bundles of the patient's belongings.
Jó, ezt még megcsináljuk. Akkor visszamegyünk. Következő fejezetig még csináljuk, és akkor onnan pedig majd legközelebb folytatjuk. Oké. Okay. Nézzük meg.
Now we can open the bundle on that table in front of the window.
Ja, itt. Okay.
You see? Mom was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renee
Hát
and
meg ez sem
Charlotte.
éppen egy
I abandoned
szép
Charlotte.
baba.
We've abandoned her.
Oké. Okay. Tizedik fejezetnél járunk.
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. Will she still be where we abandoned her, under the warm lights?
Ott hát. Nem, majd elszökik. Ja, ott van. Viszont innen fogjuk legközelebb folytatni. Találkozunk legközelebb. Sziasztok!